Welcome. I'm going to show you how to use the SD34 Wiki server to collaborate on an online resource project. You need to first of all go to sd34wikis.com and you will end up at this page. At this point you can either click on my page to see your own status and pages that you've been creating, and so at this point I'm going to log in as a user I've created here. Your usernames will be your first and your last name, lowercase, no space, and then the password is the one that I've given you on the strip of paper. Once you log in, you will see a list of pages that you are following. You need to have a look over here to filter what you're seeing on this page. So if you only want to see your own pages, at this point I have no pages. The user Bob Parr has not created any pages. I may have starred some pages along the way, then I will only see the starred ones. And any pages that have been flagged hot or tagged hot will then show up over here. So some people have done that. And so that's the My Page feature. Now we're going to go to Wikis, and there are quite a few wikis in our Wiki server. So click on Planning 10 right over here, and you will get to the Planning 10 Wiki. When you click on the word Planning 10 or the title here, that is an easy way to get to the front page of the wiki. This front page is where we are hopefully going to put some links to different pages that are pertinent, different sections of the wiki. At this point it's just a placeholder. And anything else that you can see along the right hand side here, you can see other pages that have been made recently. You can subscribe to these by clicking on this little what looks like I don't know, it's an RSS symbol. If you click on the RSS symbol, you will see in a feed all the information kind of stripped down and watching it reverse chronologically. And any of these that have been flagged as hot will also show up here. To create a new page, you simply click on the plus button here, name the page, I'll call it, I don't know, Outdoor Ed. Click Create, and you will have a blank page ready for you to edit. Now this is just like any other word processor. You can select all of this and press delete if you want to get rid of it. You can change the name here and start typing here just like you would a word processor. However, what we're hoping to do here is embed your resources that you've already created. So for instance, if you have a Word document, a PDF, or even a video, even a PowerPoint presentation, or other things like that, an audio file for instance, you can embed them. Now there are a couple of different tools here that I want to highlight. Let's just start from the left hand side. This is the formatting tool here for your text. Here's where you can create bulleted lists or ordered lists, or an indent and outdent your lists. Here is the more formatting, and then over here you can create a hot link. So if I want to make a hot link to a website or another page in the wiki, I'm going to do this right here. Click here to return to the front page like that. I can just select these words, click on the hyperlink tool, and either go to a new page, which I can create on the fly, which is kind of cool. So for instance, if you want to make a breakout page, which was a definition for a word that you used, you could quickly make that into a little definition page. You could go to search, or all the pages that already are set up on this wiki are listed here. So I'm going to click on the welcome page because that is what I'm referring to. If you want to put another URL like this, you can put another URL, which can be any URL address on the internet, such as http :// you can go google.com, and that would be a link to Google. I won't do that because that's not what I want to do. I'm going to hit cancel now to import this, and one more time I'm going to select these words, whoops, not all of them, just this line here, and click on the hyperlink tool and choose the page that I want to hyperlink to, and there it is. Now when I click on this later on, once I've saved it, it will go to that page. I'd like to also show you some other ones. This is another tool for embedding images, audio, or QuickTime movies. Okay, so if you have an MP3 or a picture or even a QuickTime movie you want to insert into here, you can click on here, choose the file from your computer, just click on choose file, give it another name if you want, and then choose the alignment, how the text is going to wrap around your object, and then click insert. Okay, and it tells you here Photoshop files, PDFs, TIFFs will be turned into pings, QuickTime movies, audio files embedded. You can even upload a zip file that inserts several media files at once. So pretty cool. I'm going to cancel that for now. And the one that I think we're going to use the most is the one called attach file. This is actually quite amazing. I'm going to click on choose file here right now that we could use. Oh, here. I got a thank you card. It's a PDF. Click on choose and attach, and you'll see that the icon for that file is right there. Now if I click save, you'll see that it renders it as something you can download. If I clicked on download, it would download it like that. If I want to view it in line, I can click on the quick look icon and it shows it to you like that, with all the pages along the left hand side. If this was a multi-page document, you could view it quite easily right within the wiki. The next one I want to show you is, I'm going to just go down here with the cursor, is the table. And you can set up a table right here, put some dates or headers, let's say 2006, 2007, 2008, and put some information in here. And it's just a real simple tabling tool. Click OK, and if you want to add rows, you can add rows like that, add columns like that, and you can just make it the way you want it. Click OK, and there it is. And anytime you want to go and edit it, you just click on it, out comes the editing tool, or just delete it, click on delete like that. Finally, I want to show you the code icon here. Click on the code button, and you can actually see all the code that was created as I was making this page. Nice thing about this is that you can copy some code from another place on the internet. There's lots of places like YouTube and others that allow you to create widgets to either play a video or conduct a poll, or you name it, all kinds of different things. And by pasting their code, you want to take a look at a couple other things. And first of all, the whole idea of tagging the pages. Tags are one-word descriptors that allow you to easily search the wiki. So for instance, this is outdoor ed. You might just put a tag in like that, outdoor ed, like that. You can tab over to make another one. If it has to do with grade 10, you could put in grade 10 like that. And there's a number of different ways, but it's important that we settle on a series of tags that are going to allow people to find these documents very easily. Once we get hundreds of documents in here, tagging becomes essential. Alright, so I'm going to also save this document and show you that there's a little rollback feature here. If you click on this little triangle, you'll see all the different revisions of this document. Every time I saved it, there is this revision was saved. So if I want to go back, I can go back over here. You can go like that. You can see all different versions of this thing like that. And if anytime you want to restore it to a particular version, you click on restore. You can even compare this version with the one currently. So never a worry about having multiple people editing a document. If someone makes a big disastrous error, you can always restore it back to the previous version like that. Click on this button. Alright, so that's kind of the basics of this wiki. I hope you enjoy it and use it to its fullest extent.